Hello everybody, my name is Merc and today I'm doing another quick channel update. You may be saying to yourself, wait a minute, you already had a channel update like a month or two ago, not even. And that's definitely true, but that month or two kind of escaped from me. I don't know if you noticed, I was playing a lot of Blueprints. It's a pretty good game. But I'm making this video sort of to signify some more changes in regards to the content. I know I don't really have to make a video like this, but it just sort of felt appropriate because I had a number of things to say. And this time I'm putting on footage in the background, recording this in post-production, this audio here, so I can explain myself and not get lost in the sauce playing a game. So I have decided I'm going to play the new Doom, The Dark Ages, I believe it's called, specific subtitle. That game seems really cool. I really loved Doom 2016. In the background here, you can see Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal was like maybe a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. It did not quite live up to the highs of Doom 2016, in my opinion. There was a lot of juggling various systems to the detriment of the game. It's very maximalist, and it doesn't necessarily benefit at all. It kind of takes away from the overall experience, I found. And then you got like a cool sword at the end, but then you only had certain charges on it, so like your melee wasn't very effective otherwise. And it seems like this is the new Doom Dark Ages. Seems like a step in the right direction for all of that. That game comes out in less than an hour as of this recording. I decided I wanted to just do quickly this video, and then I'm going to immediately start let's playing that game. And speaking of let's playing, let's address the Blueprints once again. The Blueprints is an incredible game. I really enjoyed my time with it. I will say, I don't think it's 100% respectful of everyone's time, especially the later you go on. It seems it gets much more convoluted, and maybe some people enjoy that facet, but to me, I think I have to start winding down the Blueprints content. I'm probably only going to start doing like a video a day, if that. Maybe I might even miss some days, but I do want to play more Blueprints, at least until we do some other significant stuff in that game. If you are watching this series, you will know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, so Blueprints is going to be winding down. And then I've also been playing another game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. You may have seen some people talking about it. It has gotten a lot of hype recently, and well-earned, well-deserved, because the game is pretty incredible in a lot of ways. You can definitely tell where there are some shortcomings, but like you can tell where the studio put a lot of time and effort to make like a compelling story, an interesting narrative, well-written characters, like crazy fun combat for a turn-based RPG, which is wild, like fun exploration, like the world design is cool. That game is, like I said, incredible. I'm having a great time with it. I've actually recorded maybe like close to 30 episodes of that as of this recording right now. That said, I'm going to delay that Let's Play a little bit, and I'm going to pump out the Doom Let's Play first, I think, because I think Doom The Dark Ages is probably going to be much shorter of a game, and I can probably get it out in a couple weeks, if that. I'm wary of flooding people's subscription boxes. I know I shouldn't really be, because like in the end people subscribe because they want stuff to watch, right? But I don't necessarily want to just be like, oh, here's all my Blueprints content, now here's all the Clair Obscur content, right? I don't want to flood everyone's feed like that, because I also want to be doing some other stuff too, right? So you may, if you watched the last channel update, I played Phasmophobia in VR. I have not really been playing VR too much. It just kind of, it's the way I am. I get very swept up in certain passions, and I kind of drop everything else as a result. And as I've kind of mentioned a few times, the Blueprints was that passion for a while. Like it was all I was thinking about for a lot. I was doing some other things, like, you know, in real life, accomplishing things that I wanted to, and keeping up with life as best I can. But otherwise, when I'm thinking of video games, it was Blueprints, right? Now so much, or now not so much, and it's more so Clair Obscur, because that game has a chokehold on me. I am enough ways in where like I am enthralled by what it's presenting. I'm hoping NuDOOM is going to be a lot of fun, and I can just breeze through that as well. I had a lot of fun with Doom Eternal. even despite its shortcomings. So I'm super excited for NuDOOM. That said, I don't keep going on my tangents, even though I made this video specifically so I wouldn't go on tangents. I will be playing more VR. I want to play more VR, okay? That Phasmophobia update, channel update, actually was like one of the highest viewed videos that I've done on the channel in quite a while. I guess people really want to see that, or maybe they want to see that type of content, the spooky games in VR, and I love spooky games, so like I'm definitely going to do more of that. I also have, like I said, Batman, among many other games. I've also been buying new VR games. The Room has a VR game, if you've ever heard of that. It's kind of like Blueprints in a way, or it's more like an escape room, more so than anything else. But that I really enjoyed. I think I played 3 of those The Room games. I don't know how many there are now. And then I also bought Super Hot. I want to play that, Super Hot VR. I love Super Hot. And then I guess the final thing I want to address is the lack of streams. I think I mentioned this in the last video too. I want to have like a differentiation, okay, apologies, between the streaming content and the standard like YouTube content. I think Let's Plays is kind of where I shine in a weird way, despite like it being not necessarily a skill that like people are, you know, foaming at the mouth for, right? No one wants to hear, well, I shouldn't say that, but it's not like, you know, people aren't frothing for the Jacksepticeye's and whatever of the world that they used to, and that's fine, because I'm doing Let's Plays because they're fun. That's the end and short of it. Like, I'm just doing it because I like talking, I like explaining my thought process about games and whatnot, and, you know, seeing if I can pick up design points and think about the game on a grander sense rather than just, I press the buttons and it feels good. But that's fun too. And that's kind of leading back into the idea of streaming, where the most fun that I had with streaming in the past year was when I was playing Souls games. In particular, Liza P was a lot of fun. Another Crab's Treasure was surprisingly like quite a bit of fun. I played Bloodborne. That was also a good time. And I think I should definitely, people have said I should play Sekiro. I want to do a Dark Souls level 1, Soul level 1, Dark Souls 1 run. So I want to do that. Currently, I'm not going to commit to any streams just yet, but I would love to get them going. Basically, right now, the main goal is I want to play Doom. So I'm going to play through Doom. I'm going to Let's Play it, whatever the hell that means. Talk about me shooting guns for 20 hours. We'll see. That might be what it is, but I'll be having a good time with it. That's the plan, anyway. And yeah, after that, I'll start getting Clair Obscur on the channel, and then I think with the backlog that I have of Clair Obscur, it'll allow me the flexibility to do other things, including going back to streaming, including going back to VR. I want to do more VR stuff, like modding wise, because there's tons of games I could be playing that I own that are not technically VR that could maybe work, and that I don't think that'd be necessarily fun for the channel, but it's like those are things I think about when I think about VR, right? That said, though, like I definitely want to play Batman for the channel. I want to do like, there's a few games I have that I'm like, this is for the channel, so let's do it, right? Let's do it. It's all about finding the time and managing my my time, my resources as best I can, because as I mentioned, I get lost in my passion sometimes. I've been doing some like actual hand-drawn art. People call it drawing or painting. Have you heard of this concept? And I want to do more of that too. So like that isn't stuff I'll be sharing with y'all, but I'm like a decently creative person. I'm not going to say I'm like, you know, I'm not pooping out Mozart or whatever. Like I don't think I'm very proficient at the art that I make, but I do enjoy making art. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades in a lot of ways. So I kind of want to do more of that, and maybe some of it will appear on the channel. Some of it already has, you may recall. Yeah, so basically the Let's Plays is me pooping out my art, quote unquote, where this is like me being my most basic creative that I can without having to put a lot of energy or time or thoughts into it. I'm playing a game, right? But I'm also thinking about the game, and I'm trying to present it in a way that might be fun to watch. that's kind of the end of the short of it. I don't know why I explained what the hell a Let's Play is at the end of this video. But I guess it kind of goes back to the fact, to the difference between Let's Plays and streams, where streams you're interacting with chat. And I had more fun interacting in chat with Souls games, where maybe something surprising would happen, or, you know, like Souls games you can take them at your own pace in a lot of ways. And I think that's where I shined most. And I think there's a lot of potential there too. I could mod the Souls games. I could play Dark Souls 2 again. That sounds crazy. Who would ever do that? You know, stuff like that. So I will get back into it. This is me putting it out there, trying to manifest me having the energy to get back into the swing of things. So I hope you all, this video has found you well. And if it did, please click that like button because it does help a lot. And subscribe if you haven't. If you are watching this for whatever reason, this is your first time seeing me, hello. Thanks for watching. And I guess I will see you next time. Bye-bye.